chat to the game that continuously has destroyed me. I'm gonna lower myself a bit. I'm noticing I'm really peaking, and I don't know how this sounds. Let me set that was too quiet. So let's try and find a middle ground. Right there, right there, right there is perfect. Welcome back to the game that destroys me every time. To the game that unironically has brought me more pain than anything else I've ever played. And welcome back to the game that I'm pretty sure we literally. I can't even say if we're going to beat this today, because I feel like if I do, I'm going to jinx it and we're not going to be able to. But I'm going to give everyone a little reminder. I did all of the extra content, mainly the like stupid trials that really went nowhere, and like they didn't give us anything and they did nothing. I did those all off stream. For the purple one, it was hide and seek. There was a little hiding spot that you find in the lower left when you find the trainer. It's apparently made really easy now because I assumed they couldn't beat it. The swimming one, I figured out there's an island that you can go on. And the way I did it was I made every plant go to the top. And I went down to the bottom and they were not fast enough to get to me. There was, if I remember right, tag, which was like just a real game of speed. And then there was a race, which I just literally did this. And I think it was supposed to be that the trainer was faster than me, but he really wasn't. He was kind of crappy. Anyways, I want to heal up because, spoiler alert, I did go a bit ahead, like, and did not save. Just to find out if it would be okay to, if it would be okay if I did it off stream. Turns out this is just like the final battle, so, you know, I saved it for you. Now, are you ready, chat? Because I am not. Here we go. I love that Neil. Neil's my favorite part of the game. It's just because he's a PNG. He's an incredibly downscaled PNG. Oh yeah, and at each of the ends, there was a fight with one of these guys. None of them are notable. I wish I was joking about that, by the way. None of them are notable. Hey. They all have this thing called the Apex Orb, by the way, which is just... If I remember correctly, it's just the super broken, like, healing item that... I forget what it was useful for. Alright, wow, the thing fainted. Anyways. So yeah, this is gonna be... I'm trying to think of a good way to describe it, but I'm pretty sure it really is just gonna be like a bunch of battles. If I remember correctly. I kind of want to go see the Wack through. Just because I know that the Wack through is gonna show me the story spoilers and I can know what to expect. So I can know if I should expect absolute bullcrap. You know what's the funniest part of this? Is that these are supposed to be boss battles. These are supposed to be hard. And I have proceeded to sit here and question where it's going to get hard. Mainly because it has not gotten very hard outside of like sitting there waiting for the things to die by touching me over and over. Like, look, Bowser is paralyzed and at half health, and just watch this. They're gonna both try and hit me. They're not gonna kill Bowser. We knocked off his Apex Orb, and now I'm just gonna kill. And since I shouldn't have Mega Bowser, because if I didn't, then he would have actually been even harder to kill, but... And, of course, rain setup is annoying, too, so that's wonderful. I have to look at... I will say this, too. I hate that the walkthrough on the wiki is called the Wack through. As if, like, it's funny. Oh my god, it's broken on mobile, too. Oh, you're trying to take out Bowser. Oh, so sure. I also love how Neil's Pokemon are all dead. That just amuses me. Man, Mega Bowser was actually the biggest mistake of my life. Because I could have had Magic Bounce on Hugh Gas, right? And that would have meant that Bowser would have not been toxic, and then we could have switched in Hugh Gas and just made that lunar head thing that's probably gonna get ridiculous amounts of moody up. We can just literally say, oh, never mind, it's kind of weak. We have full restores too, but at the same time, like, I'd rather be very conservative with them. Look, and it's got stored power. Neil, your stupid rain. Oh my god, is this permanent rain? Alright, sweet Jesus. He set it up with, Drizzle, which... Alright, I really hope it's not permanent. Anyways, Waluigi can defeat gods. Sweet Jesus Christ. I don't even know what to say about that thing. It just looks horrifying. Oh, wow. Well, that's okay. At fart, you get in there. Yeah, you're weak to blood. Damn, this might be the first time when we lose, and that's because at fart is really weak to blood. And Waluigi just kind of got, like, fucked, so... He didn't mean to, but he did get incredibly fucked. Oh my god. LHC to me, chat. Oh my god. Tell you what, let's start this over. I now know. I now know better. First off, we're not going to switch out Bowser first. We're going to switch out Waluigi first. Second off, we're going to use Surf on him because Drizzle was set up. And since Drizzle is permanent, that means Waluigi's Surfs will be, like, ungodly levels of strong. Oh my god. So anyways, chat, yeah. Can you wait for us to finish Pokemon Wack? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm so happy that at one point, oh my god, Luigi, stop getting one shot. Alright, at least the left leg became confused. Damn it. And look, since this rain is set up, and it's apparently permanent, Bowser just has to go in and use, like, knock off and fly, because what else is he gonna do? Like, god damn it. Neil, send out literally anything else. Well, damn it. This fight isn't even hard, it's just annoying. And it's not even... Oh, wait, chat. I'm an idiot. You know why? Why don't I just, like... We have dive. And Bows can learn it for whatever reason. So Bows can now have a permanent boosted attack. And let's save here so I don't have to, like, restart and heal again. So it's you, Neil. Oh my sweet Jesus Christ, do I hate this entire story. This entire story feels like literally the most incredibly... I'm trying to describe it. It just feels like the most fan fiction writing, if that makes sense to anyone. It feels like that. I can't read it as anything else. It just feels like fan fiction writing. Watch, and we're gonna dive. Yeah, Luniden fainted. And for anyone wondering how I know that, because I'm sure this is confusing. For anyone wondering how I know that the rain is going to be permanent, it's because Pokemon Wack is not made right. It's made in the original Fire Red without any changes. So basically what this means is anything that was done past Gen 4, I will say there is a physical special split, but anything that is done past Gen 4, you can guarantee that it is not in this game. Like, battle mechanics wise, for purpose. So, like, rain now being not permanent off of drizzle, that's not a thing. I really wish it wasn't permanent, though, because it just makes bows really hard to use now. Also, you know what I forgot? Let's just knock off this. Neil, thank you for trying. I'm pretty sure that was your last Pokemon, right? Oh, no, he's got one more. Let's try Outrage. But is it Gen 6 knockoff? I'll have to check. It might be, but with Bows is so strong that I would have not have noticed. Bows is so ridiculously overpowered when it comes to strength. Mainly because I think he's guaranteed to have some perfect IVs that I legit am unable to tell. I think what is increasingly hilarious, though, is that hold on, I'm just drinking. But what is increasingly hilarious to me is that most of the moves in Wack don't even function in their intended ways. Oh. I remembered, I think I have, I'll have to check. I think I have a max revive. But, for example, with Hugh Gas is always my biggest example on this. Most of her moves are made to attract. And you'd probably never guess that. Let's calm mine under asses. Watch. I'm gonna wait. Because he's gonna try and use Leech Seed, and I just want to get the Leech Seed off. Should also say that apparently you can get these legendaries if you want to use them. I personally didn't because I read their moves and I found out that they only have 4 basic moves and that's really it. And I was like, wow, why would I want these? That Mooncore thing is probably going to try and just destroy us, but we have Squishy. I'm just waiting for it to use Leech Seed. Full restore. Yes, it used Leech. Oh, damn it! It used Leech Seed, and the Leech Seed missed. When you try your best and you don't succeed. All right, that's a melee bows. You get in there. Shit. Okay, now we know that Bows is actually the strongest member of the team when it comes to fighting this thing, because Blood Siphon may steal health. But, yeah. Imagine's gonna set up a, Acid Rain, if I remember right, which does go away. That's right? You have Acid Rain capsule on you right now? No, you don't. That's okay. Just toxic this thing. Imagine you had one job. You had one job. Well, at least we can knock off that thing's recovery, so it can't really hit us. And it's going to try and drain us and not do very well because that's right. It's trying to set up a broken recovery, and here I am just like denying it completely. Do I have a regular amount of... Yes, I do. Just so this thing can't... Blah. Just so this thing can't stall us out, I'm going to Toxic it with Imagine. Imagine's really fast, so I imagine that he can actually get that done. Imagine. Why? You disappoint me. Oh, wow. That thing has a lot of HP. Wonderful. You know what? Let's kill this thing. Let's kill the right arm because it's starting to annoy me. There we go. Now I can only fight him. Son of a bitch. So it's just gonna try and continuously heal. That's all it's gonna do? Can I just pacify you? Wonder what Thick Slime will do here. Wow, it's boosted its stats to that level. Nah, you should be pacified forever. I wonder if we're gonna PP stall it though. Because realistically, this thing does not have 4 attacks. So if you're telling me that this thing literally gets PP stalled, that's hilarious, first off. Yeah, we want to revive Imagine so he can use Toxic. And I don't know, let's Fire Punch him. Oh, wait. Wait, even better. Is it gonna continue to avoid? Okay, it's gonna try and boost, so I'm just gonna boost on its ass. My boy. Alright. This is funny. This is too funny. So now it's just kind of sitting there. Just kind of useless. So let's just send in Imagine. And Imagine, the world is counting on you to land Toxic. Okay? Thank you, Imagine. Alright, now you guys ready for the funny part of this entire thing? We're just gonna switch around Pokemon a lot. Or actually just switch to Hugas and basically heal up all the rest of our Pokemon. It's inevitably going to reach a level where it can't heal enough, and I'm wondering what that will be. It has no way of harming us. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen. If you use Taunt on this thing, it would die. Because it only has 1 attack. Alright, there we did it. Well, what? Oh, shit. I gotta... Alright, Bowz, you got this. Shit. Oh, thank God, we have lots of power. So, Chad, I want you to try and explain to me what the hell we're looking at here. Just like... just please tell me what it is. And also, wow. Looks like we're doing the old-fashioned strategy. Is it trying to set up Destiny Bond? Is this motherfucker trying to set up Destiny Bond? I wonder what happens if we pacify this guy, because For anyone who's new to Pacify, it basically is like the better taunt. You can't use any moves that attack. Which, well, it apparently can break through that, of course. Well, now it's attracted to Squishy, so that's even funnier. It recovered from it. Supposedly. Was that it? Is that it? Can I heal up my Pokemon real quick? What now? What the hell is this? Oh god. Youngster him. Oh my god, he's using knockoff Licky Licky! His ass tried to use the Hyper Beam to kill me. Oh my god. Arceus! Oh my god, guys, look, it's death! Up. It's Arceus, guys! Up. Is there gonna be a super busted Arceus? Is there gonna be Arceus with a bunch of moves that are definitely not made to be incredibly busted because they couldn't make moves on Arceus that would feel fair? Oh my god. I'm trying to think of a way I can counter this, but it looks like we have no sweepers that can do this. Oh, you guys can. You guys could. Waluigi, you must defeat God. Shit. Fashion blacked out. Oh, yay. Wonderful. Where do I go now? Is there anywhere else I can go? Or do I have to fight that bullshit battle all over again? It looks like I have to fight that bullshit battle all over again. Wonderful. Oh my god. Oh, was I intended to lose? Oh my god. Isn't this where Hoodlum Callum quit the game because he couldn't deal with the bullcrap of the game anymore? Are you proud of me, Callum? I made it. What the? Okay, let me look this up on the wiki before we catch it, just so I can see what the hell this is. Because I want to check. If a Pokemon is in this far, surely it's going to have something busted, right? Oh, it actually might. It actually might. No, I know that. Fucking. No way. Is this another busted Pokemon I can use? It kind of looks like it when I'm looking at it. It has like the Eevee trope. Um, let me see what else. It looks like it's just an Eevee clone with like the joke being, oh, it evolves into ladies. Who could have seen this coming in Wack? Can't escape. I'm Bows. I can escape whatever I damn well please. Oh god, though. Are these gonna be the only two Pokemon here? And I have to. Well, where is anything? What is this? What did they do to Toad? I'm sorry, but look at Shiinotic's eyes. Oh. Oh, a blue rock. What is this? Why is this? Why does everything have an Apex Orb now? Is also a big question of mine. Wild Xerneas appeared. We're not gonna use you. All the OCs, and then there's just Shiinotic. Hold on, I want to see something real quick. I want to see if I have Thief, because I want to catch one of these Apex Orbs and just kind of see what it does. Yes, I do. Bouch. Oh wait, Waluigi can steal. Get rid of Surf. We can reteach you Surf if you steal an Apex Orb. Guys, I think that this might be the spooky. Oh no, I am sure heckin' spooked. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, let's see if I can steal this thing. Yes, I can. Is it just leftovers? Is that it? Or is it gonna be like super busted ultra plot item? I don't mind Waluigi dying there because I know that Waluigi is much better as a lead that just goes in and dies. Did you wake up today, chat, and wonder if you were going to see at Fart fight Vivettle and win? Alright, it's guess it. Oh wait, what? Oh, I guess you can't keep the. Yeah, that would make sense because it's probably a busted item. Prove to me that you are worthy to capture me. We're not gonna capture you. Like, I don't get me wrong, chat. I love Zygarde and everything, but at the same time, we're not gonna capture it because we're doing whack Pokemon only. To show you just how fun this is. I don't know, guys. This may be our hardest battle. It's just, it's so much. I don't know how we survived that. Wait, what? Oh. Okay, under the moon one. Oh. Hey, chat. Oh, there's the Pokemon. Oh my god. Oh, you have the smoke ball still. That's right. I put the smoke ball on you just so I could run away from Pokemon faster. Well, now that we know, by the way, that Thief is useless for getting an Apex Orb, whatever that is, we're gonna just put Surf back on the Waluigi. Oh yes. I have forgotten. Oh my god. Alright, chat, so here's a funny thing, right? When you think of moves that Waluigi should be able to learn, now I want a serious. I'm gonna bring this up seriously. Why does he not learn Surf by T? Oh my god, the rocket. He does not learn Surf by TM. He learns it by level up and only level up. Is anyone in chat able to tell me how you can possibly mess this up? I would love to unironically hear how. We're gonna put Atfart in the front because we're not gonna encounter any Pokemon here that are worthwhile. I just want to make sure that we get all the items. For anyone who is curious, though, I do know most of the Pokemon that spawn here are just kind of like way too late in the game to actually be helpful. It's a Chugga Conroy moment of too late to be helpful, too late to be helpful, too late to be helpful. You can call me out for it all you want, but it actually is true. Would you let me run away? I'm trying to find, though. Because I know that rock up there is definitely up. And yes, Drew, Adfart. Mantine in Renegade gets roost by level up, but not by TM? I'm sorry. How? That's such an easy thing to fix, right? Like, don't let your game be like Wack in any regard. Alright, tunnel. What is this and why does it exist? Where are the items? There is no items. Alright, characters. There's intelligent life on Mars. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger, bite it. We're doing the girl. She has better Pokemon by far. She has actual coverage, if I remember correctly. Oh my god. You see, I like her because she's a trainer that's broken. She just burned both the enemy Pokemon. Also, I'd like to say I like how Blastoise was still taking damage. Wait, it doesn't affect Is Blastoise Steel type now? Did they make Blastoise steel? Oh my god, they did. Oh, whoops. Good to know that Nuclear Pulse hits both Pokemon, all Pokemon. But also, I'm dying at just. Oh, sweet. F4 is healed up, right? Everyone's healed up, sweet. I'm just dying at. They really did make Blastoise Steel type. You know, a lot of people do say Blastoise should be Steel type. I personally believe it shouldn't. Please name where Blastoise needs a buff. It's pretty strong. Wow. Thank you, my Surface tablet, for reminding me of Reddit news. The things that I definitely subscribed to. I'm just imagining that. Unlike y'all, I get my not my memes. I get my news from a reliable source, and it's my tablet just randomly sending me Reddit things. Barrier. It isn't a Pokemon Wax stream. If not a move causing the game to have a heart attack. Oh my god. I should also say I like how him is the final boss of Pokemon Wack, and I guess we were meant to lose. But I'm wondering what would happen now if instead of losing, we won. What if we PP what if we PP stalled him? Or we killed his Arceus, what would happen? Fart, stop being useless. Come on, Fart, we believe in you. We believed in him. But did we believe too much? Uh, at least I'm getting healed. But how many of these do I have to fight? But also, aren't you happy, chat, that I leveled up all the Pokemon to level 100 before we fought the Elite Four so we could get through the Elite Four fast? Aren't you also happy that Waluigi doesn't have Surf still, so I can't use it? What is this move? What move triggered that is actually concerning me. Alright, we knocked off your leftovers. Good, I don't want to deal with them. Alright, it's one of these two. Was trying to use a 2 attack move. Or a 2 turn move, and it's not working properly. We'll use Imagine because Decay Limbs. Yeah, something about one of its moves. It's probably UFO year. Is breaking the game. Wow! Wow, that one is ugly. I mean, the bar is low, but yikes. I kind of want to, like, gently take you out. Alright, sweet. It set up acid rain. It has blue flame. Is it like an ice and fire type that's supposed to be super strong, but at the same time, it looks like that? Looks like that's the end of you. Thank God. To the north part of Mars. Did you guys heal me? Sweet, you did. What? Is that like a legendary or something that I was intended to catch? Because I don't want to catch it. It's ugly as hell. Looks like someone's DeviantArt seed have failed to exist. Oh. There's a bunch of trainers that are almost invisible walking around. Well, send an Imagine. Imagine's super fast. Decay his limbs. Wait, this guy is super easy to beat. I just need to hit him once. Mars. You know what I'm curious about, chat? Is there anyone else on YouTube who has gotten this far in the Pokemon Wack and not given up completely? Is this a Dune reference? It's not very effective. Alright, Rapidash. I hit the bows, now has to be our user of water moves. Dragon. Is it wrong to assume, chat, that there is definitely going to be a very stupid, like, moves that are just very stupid? Oh. Alright, on. I may want to use this thing, I still remember that. She's not in chat right now, talking to me, because she's probably still asleep. But she unironically wanted to use this. And then got confused when I said, you know, maybe we shouldn't, because it turns out it's crap. Not a good showing right now as Adfart continues to miss. And instead punch himself in the face. So when does Elon Musk appear? I just want to milk that. I think that trainer broke. I'm just. Where did the trainer go? I just. I genuinely don't know how to react because the trainer just disappeared. Uh. Oh, we were reaching the North Pole. Oh, look, it's a thingy. A max elixir. See, chat. Sometimes I'm smart. Oh shit, is there max elixirs like all over the place? Oh, it's one of those things. It's ugly. I hate it. You should not exist. You shouldn't exist. Now! Well, that's stupid. Well, at least I can have my max elixirs. Those are really good. PP up, haha. Dawnstone. You see, everyone, the creativity of Wack really comes into play when you just see a different color. Oh, it's shiny. Okay, we'll catch that. Pow. Well, guys, I'm sorry. They balanced Wario. He no longer has his buffs. No. We're gonna let that exist. A revive. A max revive. A revive. That was the first shiny we've ever had on stream. I just realized that. That was the first one we've ever had on the stream. Is this a magical vagina? I feel like I shouldn't put that on the stream. Because it just looks like lady parts. Oh my god! What is this? What is it? Hold on, I kind of want to use this guy because he just looks hilarious. But I need to know, what is he? Is it like... Oh my god. Oh wait, is it really bad? Alright. Alright, here it is. Oh yeah, it's pretty bad. It looks like it just someone... It looks like that joke from... Wow, what is that? It looks like that joke from SpongeBob where Squidward's nose makes things into art, so SpongeBob puts it on a pile of rubble and makes it into art. That's immediately the... I just can't unsee it. Pokemon Wack dev really out here just like... Hold on, that isn't a Pokemon. Slap Squidward's nose onto it. Now it's a Pokemon. I'm not gonna capture the Vegeta. You can beg all you like in chat for me to capture it, but I'm not going to. Oh my god, I just every time we encounter a Pokemon like this that just looks like this, I just wonder what the hell is it? Alright, let's try and kill you. These NPCs really speak to me. Alright, time to just seismic toss you over and over because I know that you're kind of annoying. Watch, this thing's gonna try and destroy Squishy. And I'm just gonna proceed to just destroy it. It even exploded. Oh my god. The legend. God, I wish Emmy was here right now. She'd definitely have some commentary about whatever this is. But my true question now in Pokemon Wack, like all of it, is when do we get the 7 Chaos Emeralds? Alright. Inferno, you're gonna try and land Inferno on me. I'm just gonna seismic toss you over and 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 over again. Have this berry. And have a little kitty. What's up here? Oh my god, it's another cum monster. Everything in Wack is like slowly devolving into baby butter. Do I have to go up there? No, not yet. The big red rock means that we can't go up there yet. Does this mean that... Alright, hold on. Things are showing up a lot, and the funny part is that Wario has Stench, which means that this is the reduced rate. I thought I got an important text from Eddie. Nope. Every time that this game just goes, that move doesn't exist. I like that it doesn't use any other move. It just keeps trying to use said move. Wait, this is where we came from, I think. Oh my god. Trying to figure out the Wack map is just such a thing. Yeah, did I go in a big circle? If anyone can tell me what these Pokemon are based off of, that'd be great. But I feel like they're just based off of like penises because they all look like penises. Why does every Pokemon look like a penis? Alright, sweet. He can't attack. I've been tempted, by the way, to set up my turbo buttons to just go nuts with oh are we going to see? Come on, Hugas. What the hell is that? Oh, it's dead is what it is. Alright. I was about to say that rock is pretty sus. It's probably gonna aim. Guys, when do we encounter Among Us? I forgot. I should actually explain this, that there is an Among Us Pokemon. It is super busted. And yes, it is exactly what you think it is. When I first saw the Pokemon, I started crying laughing and immediately messaged it to Emmy just to get her reaction. And no, I was not looking at man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. Oh look, it's Latias. Run while you still can, Latias. You don't want to be a part of this game. Bows. Bows, for the love of God, don't play me like this. Don't play me like this, Bows. Thank you, Bows. For the love of God. I'm sorry if no one else can see the trainers that I see. And occasionally, I don't even see them. Oh my god, Quillfish! What did they do? He doesn't even look happy. Look, he has no, like... He lost his soul. Don't worry, Quillfish. It'll be all over soon. You'll be okay, Quillfish. Is she gonna heal me up here? Please let her heal me. Shit. I am laughing still at just how this game. I just want to take a moment to point out the Terminator had a large square around it. That means that they put basically a fake PNG of it in, I guess. Oh my lord. The Star Fairy. Oh no, Bows. Will you heal me up after this? You have no moves left. What the? What do you mean you got no moves left? She healed me up. Sweet zombie Jesus. That was good. Yeah, nice Mega Charizard. That sucks, man. Nice Mega Charizard too. He killed his own Mega Charizard. Or my own friend. Wow. Also, that thing just set up. Oh my god. So, a sandstorm is brewing. And it's sunny. Logic. How much wetter can you set up in Wack? Can you just set up all of them at once? If so, that's hilarious. Oh, it's a rain team. Alright, Blastoise is part steel, which means I can. Oh, is Mega Blastoise also steel? Yeah, he is. Because that hit for neutral and not resisted. This is the one time she doesn't bring thunder. Also, Atfart just got burned. What the hell? There's part of the reason though why I personally believe Blastoise should just stay on water, because if you make it steel, it's also now weak to Earthquake. I don't know what type of buffs Cast Form has, but I know that they're going to get ridiculous. Sunset? What the hell does that do? Oh yeah, I should also say, I just, Feraligatr is actually those colors. That's a normal Feraligatr. No, I do not know why he's those colors, but he's those colors. He just looks that way now. Do you like him, chat? Because I think he's ugly. Why does that Swampert have Endeavor? Shit. Shit. What? Murmur, it just paralyzes. It's just Thunderwave. This is Thunderwave. And you're going to try and use it, aren't you? Wait, hold on. So luckily for me, I have a bunch of cherry berries just in case I wanted to use a car crash strategy with Wario. So I came very stacked with the cherry berries. Oh my god, the trainers are like on crack or something. And yeah, they force fights, of course. That's my favorite part too, is that it's like not even a trainer, it's just a forced fight with one of these things. Oh my god. I'm sorry for everyone who has to hear these. Very painful to hear words. But my god, is Atfart starting to really show his flaws. Alright. And I also like the reason that those were made is so you were forced to get into a Pokemon battle that you couldn't run away from. Oh wait, never mind, you can run away. Okay, that's actually huge. I'm running away from all these. Don't even care. I ain't fighting shit. I'm already level 100. There's no purpose in fighting these. They're just there to annoy you. Decay limbs. Oh my god, do I love decay limbs so much. Imagine you disappoint me. I should also say, one of the serious contenders we had on a list for Pokemon that might make it in if we get it was an Absol. It wasn't regular Absol, it was just like a made up stupid one, but the reason that it would have gotten in was because it was really broken. And then I never got it through Wonder Trade. So, yeah, that was tough. But it's fine because if I did use it, it would be very niche. Particularly because Absol did not get any TMs, if I remember correctly. Ouch. Hit me with a fighting move. I'm so scared. Oh my god. Watch as Aurora's type changed up so it no longer does. Oh, never mind. Is Aurora's type changed so that's different? The hail is super annoying, and it's just for the sheer reason of it's just making the rounds go longer. Forecast now heals its HP, because I guess they couldn't think of a reliable buff for cast form. Ow, man, I'm right there. Why don't you have Thunderbolt? Does more damage and doesn't hurt me, you know? Oh my god. I'm happy he heals me for this reason. Alright, Bows, punch the ice cream. Look at how long it takes for just a single turn to go by. Oh, it's an Articuno. Absolutely fantastic. As if this match had not gone on long enough. I would send out Imagine, but he is Dragon type, so he would die in like one Blizzard, which would be very bad. Oh, okay, at least I had Intimidate for this thing, the Snowman thing. If I remember it, it's like an Ice and Fighting type. Yes, it is. I wanted to get that thing off the field immediately. Look at how annoying this battle has been. And I haven't been healing because I know that if I heal, it's just going to make the battle longer. Oh boy, a sand team. There's another. No, at least I Hippowdon's dying. I'm gonna dive on that Tyranitardo. I think that'll kill it easily. Oh, he has a Reggie. Oh, yeah, that's right. Hippowdon's really trying to use Fissure, but I don't think that it will affect Bows because he's level 100. Do I want to use Mega Bows? Nah. I had to really think about that because Mega Bows would be handy, but at the same time, he doesn't really pack much. He's not going to take less damage from Sandstorm. I am going to heal up Bows because Bows is going to make this much, much shorter. Most sand Pokemon are physically based. So it's like, for example, Hippowdon. Oh, that one might not be, but Hippowdon, for example, is one that I was using because he's always using like body press and crunch. I've never seen a Hippowdon just use like Sand Tomb. Hurricane. Hurricane won't save you, ass. Okay, so that's like a rock type. Oh, there's the vagina. I don't know what it's actually supposed to be. Is it like an eye? Is it? Because it just... It's so horribly drawn that I can't see it as an eye. I think, yeah, Mark... Was that... Not just say Markiplier? Yes, it did. I had to look on my stream. On my laptop real quick. It did say Markiplier. You think it would be something funny like the Rude? Can I run? Oh, thank God! It's one of those ones that can't attack. So, chat, you may be wondering if I'm going to play a Pokemon fan game after this. No, we are not. Not for a while. Can't. Oh my God, Wario, run, you fat fuck! God, we're gonna switch into Imagine. Imagine can actually look. Imagine can escape, and this is the sad part. All right. Who the hell are you? Plot, 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 useless plot, 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 useless plot. Are you like a fighting type leader or something? Come. Wouldn't that be crazy if he was like a fighting person or something? I have a funny story actually about Wack for you all while we do what this is. I have a friend who wanted to play this on her streams because her chat did not see any of Wack, and they were like, "Well, what's Wack like?" And when I described it as a hellish pain, they really wanted to see more of it. They're very innocent to think that this is a fun experience. Yeah. I just hit the hold out for a bit. Are these steel type? Looks like we might need to revive someone now. It's not very effective, bitch, please. Phalanx is in love with Hugh Gas. I feel that, Phalanx. I feel that. Who isn't? Squishy, just help me get through this. Squishy cannot use items. What the shit does that mean? I'm tempted to go on a huge Mickey Mouse Capades rant about Pokemon Wack and all of its crimes when we finish it. Just because that would be the only funny content. How many full restores does he have? Here. Like a little different damage, right? Right? And now he's dead. God damn it. I used a full restore. Oh my god, how many damn full restores can a trainer use before they run out? I wonder if they just like bloated him out the ass with full restores. So do I have to go all the way back now? Oh my god. Let me live. I got frozen. I don't care, because I think if I black out, right, I just lose money. Which, like, congrats, I lose money. What was the money useful for this far in the game anyways? I guess buying healing items, but even then, I've got such a huge amount that it won't affect me. And I throw myself in this volcano and sacrifice. The absolute worst part of Wack 2 is that I don't have, like, fly or anything. Like, I literally cannot just, like, fly out. Watch. Oh, wait. We can put fly on ballots just to prove this. Because this is not gonna count. This is not gonna count as, like, an area. It's gonna count as, like, a cave. See? Probably good to take dive off of bows anyways, because he really only needed it since Neil would not stop setting up rain. Oh my god. Please stop using this move. Please stop using that move. I'm gonna move my mouse right here, just so. Squishy has gotten back to full health from just running away. At least this is not as miserable as last time. Where last time I legit was like, oh my god, shit. Go ahead, kill me. I just. I want death. Bringeth upon me death. Squishy, this is not the time to be actually amazing. Oh my god, Squishy, you're gonna make me cry. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Go ahead, do it again. Oh yeah, Rhyperior's also this color. There's no rhyme or reason why, it's just this color. Go ahead, kill me, Rhyperior, please. Make my day. I'm holding down a turbo button just so that we can get through these faster. And wow, I did not die. Can you believe it, chat? Oh my god. Thank you for killing me. Sweet release. We got flare. Thank God. Thank God. I don't care. Send me. Yes. Speed run shit. The sun. What do you say? You can't wait to go to the sun. Fly me to the sun. Fly me into the sun. Let's go to Earth real quick for a quick stop at the Pokemon League, so I can get like a million items before I fight whatever bullcrap I have to fight. Bit lower. About 130 will do. Alright. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna then fly back. I'm sorry, sometimes that gets difficult to do if I'm slowing the game down. We're back in the rocket, yay! I'm gonna pee real quick too. So let's save here. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Would you like to fly out to the source? Yeah. So this is our sun. Do we need to go to other planets? What the hell are these? My god. Were they just hurt by the sun? You okay, Lucky? You sound like a sputtering car dog there. Sorry, chat. My cat just started like coughing in the weirdest manner. In fact, he still is. You okay, boy? Submit. You cannot resist. Man, if I could submit. If you told me that submitting would make it so I don't have to ever play this game again. What I don't get is, like, Pokemon choice here, too. Are they supposed to be themed around something? Because it doesn't look like they're all themed, and usually they are. But, like, I just... My god, man, at least I'm going to be done with this soon. And I really did think that this would take longer. We're about 2 hours, like, about 2 hours in. And I thought I would be here all night. Oh my god. Starwee. It's just too Staryu. It's just too Staryu. There wasn't even, like, anything funny or anything creative. It was too Staryu. Oh wait, you died of, like, tire crash, right? Never mind. Well, at least this could flinch, yeah. I like that about it. It can flinch. My god, I'm already tired of playing this game. Oh my god. I love how Anne, or whatever, yeah, Anne, the girl, she's become just as tired of this as we have. She's just like, oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, it's gonna set up stealth rocks, yeah. Imagine every time you miss an attack, my heart sinks because I know that you shouldn't have missed the attack. Oh, my sweet. Sweet zombie Jesus. Are we gonna get through this at one point? Watch, we're gonna get like. It's gonna be like last time. We're gonna get like 3 hours in the stream. Emmy's gonna call for the last 30 minutes because she was asleep. It's just gonna be a repeat. I'm calling it right now. Okay, yeah, it's this guy who's weak to tire crash. De-age. Is that an Omni? Yeah, that was an Omni debuff, I guess. Yeah, so he's really trying to ruin me. He's not doing a good job. Ow, stealth rocks. Ow. Skarmory hung on with its certain. No, he didn't. Willow, sweet. I respect the Willow's grind. Don't think this means you've won. I'm pretty sure I've won. Actually, I'm pretty sure I've won because you're stupid. Damn it. Look, if I can flinch that thing, I'm fine. You have levitate. No, you have Q-Charm. I was about to say I think your guy says levitate, but I think that might be its hidden ability. Alright, burn you. And there's this thing, which is just we just do this, and it's dead. Oh my lord, we're about 2 hours in now. That's good. Pokemon Wack should have added in running away from trainer battles, now that I think about it. If it really wants to be the ROM hack that has everything. I forgot that Mega Pinsir in pixelated form looks super ugly. I think that in 3D models he looks alright. But in pixelated form, like they have on Showdown where you can turn that on, he does not look good. What? Bows you. Oh. The pincer head fire? What is this? Oh, sunstone. Haha, get it? It's a sunstone. Stone of the sun. Hello, sun man. Why is there a man on the sun? Why does he have everyone's post-game Gen 4 team? Don't try and lie to me, by the way. I know you all are using Lucario on your Gen 4 teams. The best team right here. Oh. Did we just have a bit of stream lag? Okay. I was making sure right there that OBS didn't crash because the stream was lagging. And like, Wack episodes are long. So I always hate when OBS crashes. Because it basically turns it into a whole mess. And I've tried to edit them together, but it's too long. Hugas and Bowser, Bowser and Hugas, they're fighting together once again. Every time I think about Hugas and Bowser fighting, I do kind of sing that song to myself just because it's funny. Dragonite really tried there. Too bad Bowser has super flight. Oh my god, one-shotting that Aegislash made my day. Oh. Well, thank god we have max revive. Survive Imagine, because he's a really good sweeper. Let's use Wish, because there's no doubt in my mind that they're going to try and use attacks on Squishy. I like how Squishy is the one that's literally taking the most damage. And yet, Squishy is just too strong to die. Right. Shit. I think I'd be... There's a mart here now? What do you sell? Nothing useful. I was hoping Neil would be like, oh, hey, you just want to, like, you know, beat the game. Yeah, this will take you to the sun. Why did we need to do Venus and Mercury? Was there any point, or could I just walk through them like this? Oh, these Pokemon are cool, but I hate this game. I did play the. Trying to think what it was called. The Space World demo of Gold. And they had these. And I gotta be real. Ended up loving Bomb Seal. Bomb Seal was fun. Didn't have Heat Wave, but it did have things like Hydro Pump and Flamethrower, which were really fun. Oh boy. Yeah, let's knock off your life orb. Everyone remembers. I forget what we called him. Was it Big Large that we called him? Everyone remembers Big Large. Whatever he was called. And how busted he was for like the 10 seconds that he was on the team. And then Big Large proceeded to just get outclassed entirely by Mouse. Like, even with his divine typing, Big Large proceeded to get completely and utterly outclassed by Mouse. Was not even funny how hard he got outclassed. Hit 2 times, damn it. This actually might be where we beat Wack. That'd be very nice. However, knowing Wack, there's probably something stupid ahead. I am not ready for whatever stupidity we are about to face. I just know it. I just know it's going to be something that is so incredibly awful. I will be real though, I do like that I don't have to worry entirely about Wario being paralyzed, I say as he dies. Because he's really slow already. And he's tanky enough. Can I run away from this guy? No, I can't. Damn it. This is gonna get annoying. Car crash? I'm trying to think. Unfortunately, Pokemon Wack has no good, like, moves. No moves that really make sense. We're just gonna switch into Bow's now, though. Is it Bow's that had the busted move? Oh, that's a water type move, if I remember it. Yeah, knock off your life orb. I like how this frequency on thing is so incredibly useless. It's just like a real evolution. It just looks good. To some people. I personally think that the only evolution that looks decent, in my opinion, I'm trying to think, is probably Jolteon. Jolteon just looks cool. But even then, it's like far from my favorite electric type. Anyways, I'm trying to actually think of good commentary to provide, but other than this, other than like just yeah, it's Pokemon, I can't think of anything because Wack literally gives me nothing to do. Stando learned hidden power. What the hell are all these? I try and take designs seriously in this game, if you can believe it. But then there's things like this. Oh my god, all of them look awful. This thing on the left here, on the Sand Volcano, or whatever it's called, it just looks like a Muppet that got rejected. It's got that Muppet syndrome of looking like it was trying to be some sort of Sesame Street character. Just look at it. It looks like if a Hanna-Barbera character went to die. Oh god, I don't even know how to react to this stand up. It probably looks nothing like the stand it's intended to look like. Imagine if a Rocky watched this stream and he just got inspired to make a new stand. Alright. Sweet. Starmie's going to suck here for one reason and one reason only, and it's because Sun is always active since, haha, we're right next to the sun. Do you get that? It's a funny Sun reference. I'm gonna knock out this Stando. He's annoying me. I'm gonna get knocked out by that thing. Wonderful. Oh look, and it's using a full restore. Yay. And I have to take it out because it's gonna head smash. Watch, full restore. Oh, no full restore. Okay. Head smash. Oh, not a head smash. Alright, here, guys. The further we get into this game, the worse it gets. Alright, everyone's healed up. Oh, what the hell? Oh, whatever. I feel like that thing's gonna die in a car crash. I was correct. I should also say, apparently, that canvas thing, it's pretty decent. if you do feel like using it, I personally didn't use it because of the joke. Which, if you have gone this far and you're yet to get the joke, impressive. Oh, and you know what's my favorite part right now? Is that Bowser's unironically about to defeat this chipmunk Bowser by just flying. Hey, guess what, Chestnut? Fly. I'm annoyed by that Pokemon that I can't say the name of. Yep. Pokemon Wack is full of such fun Pokemon, as you can't say this on Twitch. I believe the hand. Yeah, the hand is weak to fire. I'm gonna continue and try and make this guy flinch. We have tire crash attacks. That didn't work. So far, not so good. And now to run all the way off. Oh wait, never mind. Oh, that was fun. Oh. Garrett. It's Gyarados. Because they spelled Gara wrong. I love how needlessly edgy Gyarados is, though. For those wondering what I'm talking about, Gyarados is later. It's not. No way. It's not later. It's its Japanese name. It comes from the onomatopoeia in Japan of fangs piercing flesh, which I was just like, damn, Gyarados. The Apex Orb. I have a firm belief now that the Apex Orb is supposed to be like some sort of item that makes it so the Pokemon has like a life orb and leftovers. Mainly because I can't imagine it being anything else or stupider. They put a rock so I couldn't walk past the story. They put a rock. Anxiety. Oh, no, thanks, man. I already have it. Oops. That was a misinput, and that cost me Imagine. Sweet. Let's try. Yeah, come on, Bowser. Let's work together. Sweet. The Oh, I was about to say the unstoppable team of Waluigi and Bowser. The unstoppable team of Bowser and the porn he defies. I'm gonna be very shocked if this is under 3 hours. But it's looking like we're on pace to be under 3 hours. I really am hoping I'm not going to chase that. This Sableye just prayed to Jesus to get superpowers and then died. We're so sorry, Sableye, that you really prayed to Jesus and then died. Sableye is struggling. My man out here. There we go. Is this about to be another Sableye that just prays to Jesus and does nothing else? Yes, it does. It's just a broken move. And it has no other purpose than to just be broken. Oh, wait. Can I still Mega? No, I can't. Did I accidentally Mega Bowser or something? Well, we have 2 Calm Minds up, so I think we're going to be able to take it down. Like, you can try and make Sableye good, but it just sucks. It cut its own HP to kill itself. Thanks. Up. Yeah, Bounce did Mega Evolve, okay. So anyways, this is what the Wack dev seriously needed to do to make the game, like, harder for him. Ouch. Is there gonna be another set? No, no, Sableye. Am I gonna... No, oh my god. Well, now I gotta run all the way back. Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet. Yeah. You can heal me up, right? And... you can... This is the best part of this entire dungeon right now, is Anne can heal you up. You see though, chat. I do feel now that it's going to be over 3 hours. And it's all because, of course, Wack did some Wack shenanigans. We do a little bit of trolling, as they do say. Yeah, this thing was trying to set up all manners of stage hazards. And Espeon. That's beta Espeon. Is it gonna rely on me to do this? Because no offense, but Starmie is sucking dick. Oh, sweet. Watch, watch. Absorbs. Who lives in a pineapple, under the 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 pineapple. Do you get it, chat? This thing's a sponge. That's the funny. Yes. Yes, queen. Watch. I can feel it. This is going to be a Jirachi that's going to try and flinch us. And it's going to fail horribly. Well, that's good to know. If it keeps trying and it's failing horribly. Oh no. With Bao's dead, that means I have to go back and find their trainer. Oh wait, never mind. I have a crap ton of revives. Oh yeah, I forgot. Shiny Stando exists. I still don't know how, but a Shiny Stando managed to crash the game. I just I've been literally unable to determine if it's just like there's a Stando that doesn't have a shiny, or if it's like it's just Stando just crashed the game. But Stando crashed the game, and it was because it was intended to be shiny. I don't know what happened. Let's put Imagine in front now that I think about it, because Imagine can. Okay, first off, now that I think about it, do we have any really good items to put on Imagine? Like choice specs, maybe? We have the boots of blinding speed, but I don't need to put those on Imagine. He's already crazy fast. Life Orb. Yeah, sure, why not? I wish this game did the Clover mechanic where in Clover. Oh my god. In Clover, and this is a fun fact for anyone who's struggling in Clover. The fifth gym leader, I'm not going to spoil who the fifth gym leader is. If you steal the life orb off his lead Pokemon, like his strongest Pokemon, you actually get to keep it. And I think that's a great idea in Pokemon ROM hacks to get like competitive items early. You can do it with others, but the most notable one and the one that I always did it too was the fifth gym leader of Clover. And I think Clover devs did intend you to do that because if you don't knock off his item, it's very hard. The Evia, oh my god. It's a crime. I don't know. Just no. Don't do anything like that. Eevee doesn't have megas for a reason. Can I get Vi without fighting anyone by just like hugging the wall here? You only had a Togekiss? Sing me a happy song. No! Oh. Okay, we killed the Blissey, which is the only threat I really see. Mainly because if Bows died, we'd have to rely on someone like Atfart, and I just... Atfart has been having such rocky roads lately that I just do not feel like trusting him right now. Okay, do I have to do something here? Besides not fight anyone. Dawnstone. Max Elixir. Oh look, it's Guide, the thing. Alright, then the door will open. Probably should have saved before this. Guys, look, it's Solgaleo. I can put him in the thumbnail. But I won't. I forgot to explain why I didn't do that. Why I don't really do thumbnails on Pokemon Wack. The one thumbnail we have is on episode 2, and it's because episode 2 got corrupted, and therefore you can't put a thumbnail on it. But the answer to that was looking up a stock image of Pain for funny and putting it on and being like, haha, Pain. And then I just did that because I was like, it's funny. The rest don't have thumbnails because I personally thought about it, right? Should Wack get thumbnails? Or should you all just see what you're in for off the bat? Right? And as you can imagine, I was like, if I put really good thumbnails, someone's gonna think that this is a really good game. So no thumbnail for Wack. We're both gonna full restore here. Him because he's weak and pathetic. And me just because I needed to. Revive Toxic. That's what I'm thinking. Bows, don't go to sleep. And preferably don't Mega Evolve without my... Oh, we're gonna just full restore, imagine. Oh no. And this forces him to use full restore. Oh, I can also... Oh, I can just push him into full restore range until we land a crit. That's funny. Thinking about it, he probably just has a bunch of... Oh. Oh, that's interesting. I'm trying to think about it. He just probably has nothing but full restores. It's because Wack Dev could not make good game. I'm not trying to be mean, but it's very obvious at this point. Why do I feel like this was only made by one person, though? And that all the credits were just lies. They also removed the rant, though, which is really sad. There used to be a rant at the end. I still think that was the funniest part of Wack, was just the long-winded rant. Well, I guess it killed me, but still. I had to process for a moment. That broke my brain. For anyone who doesn't know why it broke my brain, Sunflora is a very terrible Pokemon normally. Here, let's just wish. Never mind. Well, you're electric, so you're gonna die to tire crash. And yeah. And we're gonna die here intentionally, so I can teleport back. Well, a Delicati, so I guess we're gonna try. Look, I said we're gonna try and die. But Delicati is that awful. Alright, there we go. Sweet. We hope you excel. Do you really? Do you really? Oh my god. Oh, and this isn't even a dream capsule. Ooh. Ooh. That means a free hidden ability. That is huge. I have to look up hidden abilities. Primarily because one hidden ability. I think there's a hidden ability on our team that's extremely busted. I know it's not Wario. Wario's hidden ability, when I was looking it up, because I thought, oh, maybe it's Gluttony, so he can do like pinch berries really well. The one joke that they could have made that would have been incredibly funny. Because Gluttony is a pro Wario player. It's not present. And if you want to know how I felt about that, I legit was like, wow. You failed, Wack. Let's kill the Star Manatan before we can get anything going. Oh, is my laptop about to die soon? That would be bad. I should have actually checked that. Because that's how I see chat. Oh my god. Okay, thank god you flinched. God, this is boring. But at least we got something really good out of it, which was the dream capsule. Wobbuffets. Oh my god. Look, chat. I'm about to toxic this Wobbuffet. Just to bait them. Because I know that if I toxic the Wobbuffet, we don't have to attack it. Should have also probably used Fortune Ray, because if I remember right, Fortune Ray is really strong on Golurk here, because he's, if I remember right, he's like magic or something. Yeah, see? Oh, fetchy picture healed him. Decay his limbs. We just really wanted Wobbuffet, your Jordan's fake, and he died. Alright, you know what? While we have the dream capsule, look, hidden abilities. Bows? No, you get... Why does he get Blaze? Wonder Guard. On tempo. Safe Shield. Unburdened. What's Safe Shield? Just so I can read it. Sets up Safeguard. Squishy does not have enough actual viability as like a really good wall for me to say that. But Huga ass with Wonder Guard? Oh baby. Let me see real quick if Wonder Guard carries over to Mega Evolution where Hugas only has like 4 weaknesses in this entire game. I literally just looked up um I went on the Wack Wiki on my phone and tried to look up Hugas. Oh. I'm sorry, chat. We're just that Discord ping is from Yidis. We're talking about Terraria. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna get into a battle Mega Evolve Hugas because I can't see if Hugas' ability will change from Magic Bounce. But Wonder Guard Hugas. Oh my god. For anyone who does not know what Wonder Guard is because you've been living under a rock while you're playing Pokemon, only super effective moves hit. You okay, Lucky? He's doing the weird cuffs again. Let's hope to Jesus. Oh my god, if I can get Wonder Guard on Hugas when it's Mega Evolved, that might be better than Magic Bounce. For the sheer purpose of... Alright, let's see. Nah, it keeps Magic Bounce. I'll keep that anyways. Wait, let's just restart because I'll keep that. That is awesome. So that means that Hugas is basically unstoppable. As much as I would love to give Imagine Moody, which is arguably an even better ability, especially on a sweeper. He doesn't stay around long, so he isn't going to stick around enough for the ability to just destroy. But Hugas here can now just stay in a battle until her PP runs out, essentially. Watch. Okay, she got hit by Sludge Wave. That means it's super effective. I'm gonna heal her because she's definitely gonna die to an air Sludge Wave of that. No, he couldn't fling that at Hugas, if I remember correctly, because Hugas has what was I trying to think? Yeah, so it's super effective. Oh, you know what, man? You can keep spamming Sludge Wave if you want. Salad Man. I am the salad man. My salad is delicious. I'm just happy. I found the ultimate Wack exploit. And of course it's on Hugas. Of course. Alright, so this guy can't hit me, I think. Let's see. Yeah, he's not targeting me. So is it impossible for him to kill me? This is like a more broken version of Shedinja, because Shedinja has really awful stats. And also an awful typing. But Hugas has an amazing typing. And an even better stat spread. Oh wait, I can get hurt by the sandstorm. This isn't Magic Guard. Yeah, I can't get hit with Tyranitar's move right there. I only take sandstorm damage. And now are they switching out? Because they just realized that they don't have any attacks that hit me. Hugas, you absolute Chad. Queen. I don't think I need to have. Like, I will keep Milk Drink actually. I was about to say, I don't think I need to have Milk Drink on Hugas anymore, but I will keep it because reliable recovery on a Wonder Card Pokemon is amazing. We're nearly 3 hours in though. Well, I can safely say now that if we don't beat the game, it will become a breeze too, and by the end of this stream, we'll probably be able to beat it in like an hour. Do. I'm just happy now. Oh yeah, set up your doodle doodle sandstorm, my boy. Oh no, he set up a sandstorm. What am I gonna do? Uh, oh wait, I can take you out. I can take you out. Oh my god, this is funny. This is the funniest part is they're going to always try and full restore themselves, and I'm just gonna sit here and I'm gonna be like, full restores mean nothing to me. The only way that this could have gotten better is if her Mega Evolution had Wonder Guard. But at that point, it would be untouchable. Uh-oh. Oh no, Hugh Gas. It's okay. You'll be healed up in like literally a second. And also, that was the funniest thing in the world that you literally were just incapable of dying. Oh god. We're gonna actually reach a point where I believe we're gonna fight a boss and Hugh Gas is just gonna be untouchable. Oh, at least I know that if Hugh Gas tried to fight this Mega Gengar, it would not live. Or she would not live. Hugh Gas can try as she might, but when you fight Mega Gengar, you just don't live. Oh, poison that spirit too because I know that's. Otherwise, the spirit tomb will get annoying. Oh yeah, Anne's got the Willows, so she can take out spirit tomb. I think poison damage actually came in clutch. You go no further. Is there another dream capsule? Haha, bitches. What you gonna do? I think unless one of these guys has Iron Head, then I literally can PP stall right here. I won't because that'll be very annoying, and this is already like a 3-hour episode. But can you just imagine? Oh wow, nice boom burst explode. It's a shame that Hugh Gas refuses to hear you. Also, what the. I want to say that looks like a Monster Quest monster, but. Or Monster Quest. Today on Monster Quest. Monster Hunter monster, but. I don't know. Shoutout's gonna Mega Evolve. Let me guess. Does he have a huge like boom burst mechanic that Hugh Gas is going to completely and utterly ignore because she's not weak to normal? Oh, this is rich. No, I think Trimeco needs an evolution, but that is not the evolution I would give it. Oh, I'm weak to psychic? That's kind of neat. Oh, it's a choice spec. It's not choice specs. It's just a really bad It wasn't choice specs. It's the funniest part. Is he gonna use only hyper beam, and then I'm going to avoid all his hyper beams because chat, I have Wonder Guard now. I feel like Bruce. Oh, watch. Yeah, he is. He's actually going to use hyper beam as his only attack. Oh, whoops. Whoops. She didn't notice that I hit her with Moonblast on a complete accident. Don't worry. So this is how you make sure that your entirety. Okay, first off, none of these Pokemon can hit Hugas. So if she dies, I'm good to go. That was an accidental butt dial. Yeah, that was a butt dial. Aren't you thankful, chat, that there's no Pokemon? There's no Pokemon who can do what Hugas can do and just completely wall you out like this. Also, I love that this guy can't hit either of us. Sounds like a flip. Oh yes, the Heliolisk guy. Hugas, my beloved. So are we walking on the surface of the sun? What lives on the sun, chat? That's right. Sunfloras. I mean, at least Soul Rock was believable because it's just a rock. Oh. Scoop up, snippity snap. Alright. We're getting close to the end. I can feel it. I do know that there is one thing. There is one thing where, first off, I'm gonna say yes. I swear to God, if this is a soft lock. I'm opening the walkthrough. Okay. The sun. There is no maps. Alright, the whack through. Oh well, we could. Oh no! Damn it! There is a lot more stuff. There is also no guide to this. Oh sweet Jesus! Oh no! Oh no! Chat, there's no guide to this maze. There's no guide. Now, usually there's a guide. There is a man who makes guides for Pokemon Wack. Because obviously this game is like next to fucking impossible without one. And as you can tell, even people like me. Alright, let's use a repel. I literally relied on that guy. Oh, they're gonna be only able up. Oh, I guess I can't attack you guys. That's sad. Oh well. That can't attack Imagine. Where's the sprite, ma'am? Oh, there it is. Found him. Thank God we have 2 dragons. Or, well, we have a dragon in Bows. And Bows is not considered a dragon until he Mega Evolves. Alright. Oh boy, it's one of these. Okay. He has... No, at fart. I'm trusting you. I really shouldn't. Okay. I really shouldn't sometimes. Just like that. That was a... I accidentally put my face in that fart moment. This actually does look like it's going to be another moment of I can't beat the game because it's going on for too long. Which, who could have guessed that that would come along, huh, chat? I do wonder too if they have mold breaker Pokemon. It's getting to about 3 hours. Oh, that's a Vileplume I wanted to use before I realized. Very, very sadly, that Vileplume sucks in this game to such a degree it is not even funny. It made me incredibly sad. Because I unironically do like Vileplume and wanted to use it in a turn, or not in a tournament, in this game. You guys, sweet Jesus. I like how when Hughes gets Wonder Guard, we just learn what Pokemon to fear. But now if we have, if we learn what types she's weak to and what those types are weak to, then we can abuse that. Alright, I'm trying to make a mental map. However, playing Wack, there is no such thing as a mental map. There's only the mental crisis that you will suffer. Actually, hi Lucky. You spoke me by. We had been through there, okay. Oh, terrain. Let's try and get through this maze. Oh, Lucky, you want to go out? You want to go out, boy, or are you just kind of standing in the sun? He's trying to make a decision. However, I think he fell asleep. Well, that was stupid. Oh, it did power trick. Wow. Unless Shuckle has like 5,000 speed. Congratulations, your Shuckle's. Wow. Okay, so from what I. Hold on. Okay, I don't have ghost type, so I can't do just sit here and just watch the fireworks go off. Here, you wanna go out? Okay, never mind. You're just laying down. You just kind of want to sit next to me, huh? I think that we can make it through the maze, though. After all, basically, I just did a random sequence of events and somehow it works. I will also say the funniest part of this entire thing right now is just Shuckle and continuously exploding as if it's going to do anything. And then also Bow's proceeding to just one-shot the Shuckles if they live. Like, congratulations, Shuckle. Well, you blew up. It did absolutely nothing and contributed to nothing. Oh. There's a small indent in the wall. Important to do. I don't know if that's important. I'm gonna just... I'm trying to run around the random locations at this point to see if there's anything. Trying to build a mental map in Wack is like the equivalent of being like, ah yes, I know where this car is driving just by the movements. Like, no you don't. You ain't Batman. So did it teleport me to, like, the end of the maze or the beginning of the maze? Like, what did it actually do? Um... Oh. Well, I'll never run low on sunstones. What I lack in knowledge of this maze, I make up for in sunstones. Yeah, so is this supposed to be, like, near the end of the maze? First off, a maze is supposed to have walls that you can see. So there's walls here and there. Oh! Like... I just don't understand this maze. Is it supposed to be a joke or something? Like, oh, haha, you can't see because you're on the sun? Even then, it doesn't really make sense? My god. I hate this entire idea of, like, we make a maze, but we don't make it visible. That's not a maze. That's being a jackass. Oh my god, though. I got literal headaches after playing this game. Because it just does bullcrap like this. And half of it doesn't even make sense. That's right, you asked Mega Ball before I say, wait, Wonder Guard would have blocked that, right? I'm shocked there was no full restore there. Not a single full restore. That's pretty weird. Also, I'd like to point out that the max ethers we have, these are the first max ethers we've had in, like, the entirety of the game. This is how far you have to go in the Wack, apparently, to get healing it, to get PP restoring items. Probably shouldn't pick up some of these, but I will for fun. You never know when a sunstone might turn out to be like another dream capsule. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I have a thing I'm doing tonight, but if I can, I'm gonna complete the maze beforehand. If I can't, and I'm like told we're gonna be leaving soon, I'll go do that. And well, we won't pick up tomorrow, but we'll pick up Friday. Do you need to go out, Lucky? I don't even get what the joke is with it. Oh. Okay. I thought my laptop was dying. I'm gonna plug it in, though. After I just kill these guys, I'm gonna plug it in. Oh my god. Oh yeah, the charger's over there. Can you believe this is completely unedited chat? Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, there we go. Love burst instead, so I can save some PP. Yeah, I don't appreciate that, you know. That Raticate is poison type, so I believe it could kill Hugh Gas. I'm gonna be real, I was shocked that Alolan Raticate is dark and normal instead of dark and poison. I really thought they would have made Raticate a poison type. I don't know if I've been here before. This is like... I don't even know where the hell we're going. I should have done this on a night where I didn't have things to do. But it's fine because I don't think anyone would seriously watch me go through this entire thing. If you're actually watching me go through this entire thing, whether you're in the chat right now or you're watching the YouTube VOD and you're watching me go through this entire thing, shout out to you. I don't know why you are when you could skip. Maybe you're trying to make sense of the maze with this, but I'm gonna warn you right now that I do not think that that is possible. Alright, max elixir, sunstone, max revive. Oh, and I could walk this way. I think. Or am I going backwards? I can't tell because it's all the same image. Are the items supposed to, like, breadcrumb you? Like, are they supposed to lead you? I just really don't know. I know that they're probably giving out max elixirs finally because, like, obviously you're gonna run out of PP going through here, and if you die in here, it would be hell. I can only go back. Never should have come here? Okay, Skyrim. And oh my god, it's actually a Skyrim reference. Who could have guessed? If anyone's in chat that, like, can make sense of this, or you're on the YouTube VODs, for the sake of anyone who is watching them and has, like, actually no idea, or is trying to use this as a Pokemon Wack playthrough, please, or not playthrough, walkthrough, please comment how to beat these. So they do not have to sit through like 4 hours of footage just to watch me not understand the Pokemon Wack mazes, if you can even call them that. Yeah, so like you guys might need a max elixir right now. Also, why all the sunstones? When am I going to be using these? Is there Pokemon that evolve with the Sunstone that I have on my team right now? Is there just that many Pokemon that evolve with the Sunstone and Wack? God knows how many there is. But they're loading me out the ass with them. Oh, Magic Bounce. I should say that, too. For whatever reason, Magic Bounce makes Heartburst go back. I might actually be leaving soon, which is a problem because I'm stuck in this. So, chat, we may end the stream a little early because honestly, this puzzle is ridiculous. It makes no sense. It's debatable if you can even call it a puzzle. If I die in here, I'm going to scream. The only time I want to die in Wack is if I have to walk back through this maze. And look, it already, like... Come on. Okay, sweet. Okay, look. We discovered some stairs. Holy shit. I need to get ready to leave for an event tonight. And unfortunately, Wack took up a lot of my time. So we're gonna get through a bit more. Okay, thank fucking God. Look, we're gonna save here just in case. Oh, is it just one more fight? One more fight, I'm fine with doing. Oh, look, an animated background. That's new. Shit. You know what, chat? Change of plans. We'll just, like... We're gonna end stream early. And by early, I mean 3 hours. And we'll pick this up on Friday the 17th. Because I want to beat this game, but tonight I was busy. I know. But at least your VOD is short. Have a good day or night. For me right now, it's basically turning night. Which means I really did play Pokemon Wack all night, basically. And I'll be back Friday with more Wack, and then Saturday, hopefully, we will be able to go back to doing things like Who Is.